Hi everyone, if you could take 2 seconds to like and subscribe, that helped me keep this channel going. Thank you. Hi class, okay, this is section 13 in the Rules of the Road video series I've been doing. Factors that affect safe driving. Okay, factors that can affect safe driving: alcohol, drugs, prescription, non-prescription. It's not just illegal drugs, it's the stuff you get over the can in the chemist as well. Tiredness and fatigue, which isn't talked about enough. Road rage and other forms of aggression. Individually or together, these factors will affect your judgment, slow your ability to react to hazards, cause you to lose concentration, make you a less safe and socially responsible driver. Alcohol, I think we're all very familiar with the effects of alcohol on driving at this stage. Alcohol is a major factor in crashes that leads to death and injury. Even a small amount of alcohol can affect your judgment and ability to drive. The only safe advice is to never ever drink and drive. Could you live with the shame? Alcohol. GARDA must conduct mandatory testing of drivers for alcohol at the scene of a crash where someone has been injured. So if you're at a crash and someone's injured, you are going to be tested. Or a driver who has been injured and removed to hospital. In situations where a driver has been brought to hospital, the driver may be required by GARDA to permit a nurse or doctor to take a blood or urine sample. By law, drivers may be required to give a sample of breath in the GARDA station. GARDA are allowed to make arrangements to take blood or urine sample and have it analysed to check their level of alcohol. Penalties for drink and drive. Now these have changed since this slideshow was made, so I'll read this slide. If a driver fails a preliminary breath test at the roadside, they will be arrested and required to provide an evidential breath, blood or urine specimen at the GARDA station. So if you fail the breath, they take you to the station, you give another sample, and they use that one as evidence. The offence of refusing to provide a sample of blood, urine, or breath for evidential purposes will attract an automatic disqualification. So if you refuse to give that sample when you get to the station, you will be disqualified. First offence is 4 years and 6 years second offence. If a driver is already disqualified from holding a driving licence at the time of detection or has not availed of the fixed penalty notice option in the preceding 3 years, the blood alcohol level, BAC is blood alcohol content levels in the body, do not exceed 100 milligram. They will be subsequently served with a fixed penalty notice. The penalties which apply are, now these have all changed because it's 0 now. So I'm going to skip that slide. You can read it yourself. I'm not going to read it all out. For drivers testing their blood alcohol content is between 50 milligram and 80 milligram, they will be served an on-the-spot fixed penalty notice. That's changed now. Now you'll be disqualified for 3 months. For drivers tested and blood alcohol is between 80 and 100, they will be served an on-the-spot fixed penalty notice, receive the fine. See, that's all changed now. If you're caught with any alcohol in you whatsoever now, you're immediately banned for 3 months. That's an automatic suspension or disqualification. Drugs. If a GARDA suspects you of driving under the influence of drugs, they may require you to perform impairment tests. It may involve the performance of the following 5 tests. Now these tests are in Ireland. You don't see them that often, but they are being used in Ireland. The pupil dilation test, that's they look in your pupils like a doctor does with a little torch. The test of your ability to balance. A walk and run turn test. So you walk along, you suddenly turn. One leg stand, it's just you stand on one leg, and a finger to nose. That's when you put your arms out straight and you bring your finger to your nose like this. It's an offence to refuse to perform an impairment test required by GARDA. A GARDA may conclude from observing your ability to perform these tests that your ability to drive is impaired and consequently arrest you. Tiredness and fatigue. You should not drive while tired or fatigued. I know we all feel that pressure to get back and pressure to get home. If you're that tired that your head's dropping and your eyes are closing, you need to pull over. If you're tired and fighting sleep, you'll like to experience micro sleeps, or the blinkies as some people call them. These episodes can last up to 10 seconds, can be experienced even when your eyes are open. So you can fall asleep even when your eyes are open. During micro sleeps of even 4 seconds, your car can travel 100 meters without you being in control of your vehicle. If you're tired, you need to pull over. Get a coffee, drink the coffee, go to sleep for 20 minutes, set the alarm on your phone, bang, wake up. After 20 minutes, you'll feel much, much better. All drivers at risk from driver tiredness, but the following drivers are particularly high risk: night workers, people driving home after night shift, lorry drivers, company car drivers, men, particularly those 18 to 24 and 50 plus, skilled manual workers. I'm not sure why skilled manual workers are vulnerable to tiredness, fatigue in particular, but there you go. Truck drivers fall into several of the above high risk groups and need to be particularly careful, and bus drivers as well. Advice to drivers: never drive if you are fighting sleep. Prepare yourself for driving by ensuring you get adequate sleep. If you're on any medication, check if it causes drowsiness. If you ask the pharmacist, who are very clever, very knowledgeable people, they'll probably give you the same medicine that doesn't cause drowsiness. If you're on medication, check if it causes drowsiness. Prepare your journey properly and plan where you can take a safe break from driving. Stop in a safe place when you feel tired. Drink a cup of coffee or two. Take a nap for a maximum of 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you go into a deeper sleep called REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, when you're dreaming. And when you wake up from that, you can feel even more sleepy than when you went to sleep in the first place. So no more than 20 minutes. After the nap, if it's safe to do so, get some fresh air and stretch your legs. Road rage and aggressive driving. If you display road rage as a driver, it means you have uncontrolled anger that results in intimidation or violence against another driver. Aggressive driving is inconsiderate, stupid driving. It can involve speeding, tailgating, failing to use indicators for lane changes, recklessly weaving in and out of traffic, overuse of the horn, and flashing headlights. If another driver is attempting to provoke you, don't react. Stay calm. Remain focused on your driving. Report all incidents to your local Garda station or contact Traffic Watch. 1890 205 805. This is actually particularly true with a bus. You're not a car driver anymore. You're a professional driver. If someone swings in front of you, yes, it's annoying, but you have to stay calm. You've got I don't know how many people in the vehicle with you, and you're responsible for them. You can't be intimidated. You can't be dragged into a fight or bickering. You don't shout at other drivers, and you don't nip and tuck or pop anywhere. You're the whale of the road, and you just drive along, let everyone else do what they need to do. But don't be drawn into road rage. Throwing litter from a vehicle is not only irresponsible, but can cause a hazard to other road users and yourself. I don't know anyone stupid enough to throw litter from a vehicle. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And like and subscribing to my channel helps other people like you find them. I'm Leon Clifton.